As a driver or caregiver in a day program setting, your priority is ensuring that every participant you transport is loaded, secured, and driven to their destination safely and with complete respect. This graphic shows the 4 steps you must take before you ever touch the lift controls. You need to park the vehicle on a completely flat surface, turn off the engine, engage the parking brake, and prepare your tie-down straps. In this process, speed is your enemy. The golden rule of transport operations is that the physical safety and personal dignity of your rider must always dictate your pace. By committing to a fixed sequence of checks, instead of looking for shortcuts, you create a buffer against the distractions and small oversights that often lead to accidents. Step 1 begins with communication. Before you take any physical action, explain the entire boarding sequence to the rider. Clear verbal guidance respects their space and helps them know exactly what to expect. Next, check your immediate environment. If you are operating a rear entry lift, inspect the ground behind the van to ensure there are no uneven surfaces. If you are using a side entry lift, you must scan the area for passing pedestrian traffic. Now, open the vehicle doors fully. Make sure you engage the physical latches on the hinges so the doors cannot swing closed while the lift is in motion. Using the lift's control panel, deploy the platform downwards. Keep your finger on the button until the metal rests completely flat on the pavement. Establishing a secure physical perimeter, combined with a rider who is informed, creates a reliable foundation for the boarding process. Step 2 is boarding. Guide the wheelchair onto the platform so that it sits dead center. Once positioned, immediately reach down and lock both manual brakes on the wheels. Check the perimeter of the platform. Ensure the rider's feet and your own hands are strictly clear of the lift's edges and any moving mechanical pinch points. Press the up button on your control panel to raise the lift. Do this slowly, maintaining eye contact with the rider and keeping them stable until the platform is perfectly level with the van floor. Unlock the wheelchair brakes and carefully roll the rider into the designated securement area inside the van. As soon as the chair is in position, lock both wheel brakes a second time. Managing the exact position of the chair on the platform and utilizing those manual brake locks at every stop helps mitigate the risk of the wheelchair rolling during elevation. Step 3 is tie-down. To keep the passenger safe while the vehicle is moving, you will use the 4-point securement system. This diagram shows exactly where to attach your straps. You must connect the heavy-duty hooks to a solid frame point, which means the thick, welded metal joints on the lower structural frame. You must never attach a tie-down strap to any part of the chair that can be removed. Avoid hooking onto the wheels, armrests, or footrests. Connect 4 individual straps from the anchored tracks on the vehicle floor directly to those green, solid frame points. Pull them tight to create equal, opposing tension across the base of the chair. Next, perform a physical shake test. Grip the solid frame of the wheelchair and push and pull it firmly. The chair should feel completely stable, with no visible movement at the base. Once the base is locked down, take the standard lap and shoulder safety belts and pull them securely over the rider's body, latching them into the floor or wall anchors. With the base secured by 4 points of tension and the passenger belts clicked in, the wheelchair is braced against the shifts and stops of the road, keeping the occupant stable throughout the trip. Step 4 covers contingencies. Vehicle batteries can fail, and electrical motors can stall. When a lift loses power mid-operation, stay focused on the manual procedure. Every automated lift is equipped with a manual backup system. Locate the metal pump handle stored near the door frame and insert it directly into the mechanical backup slot on the lift tower. Using steady downward strokes, manually pump the handle. This engages the internal hydraulics and slowly lowers the platform and the rider back to the ground. While you are pumping, talk to the rider. Explain that the power went out, but the manual override is working. Your steady voice helps prevent them from becoming overwhelmed by the situation. Mastering the manual override provides a reliable path to get the rider to the ground, allowing you to manage a power failure without compromising the rider's immediate safety. Step 5 is your final check. Stand at the front of the vehicle and look back. Verify the wheelchair brakes are engaged, the 4-point straps are fully tense, and the passenger safety belts are fastened. Only after you have visually confirmed every point of securement is the vehicle ready to move. Step 6 is taking this to the vehicle. You will now move to your hands-on practical assessment, where you will demonstrate this exact sequence. Take your time. By executing these steps methodically and communicating clearly, you fulfill your responsibility to the participants who rely on you for safe professional transportation.